cuties, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Maya, and on this channel I'm documenting my art journey as well as sharing any tips, advice, or epiphanies I get. I also have an amazing cute growing Discord community. Be sure to join. Links will be in the description. Disclaimer, I'm usually all over the place in my videos, but I try to summarize what I said towards the end of the video. Today's video is very special as I'm doing my very first art collab with my friend at GeekyCon on Instagram. Yay! I hope I pronounced that right, sis. I love you. We decided that we would draw each other's OCs. I'll be drawing her OC Lyra, who escaped from a laboratory dedicated to create lethal weapons to protect an oppressed society. She is also a hottie and I'm a simp, so it made sense that I drew her. Make sure to check out Geeky's channel. She's joined my precious baby boy OC Hoseki. I love him, and if the video on her channel isn't out as yet, she's releasing it at a later date, but be sure to go and show and some love and support and subscribe to her channel. Link will be in the description. While I'll be sketching Lyra, I'm going to be talking about, am I doing enough as an artist? What is enough? Is it practicing every single day for 4 hours straight? Is it practicing at least 3 times a week? Is it taking your sketchbook everywhere and drawing what you can from observation? Here's the thing, I cannot tell you what is enough. Defining what is enough is up to you. Now, you're probably wondering, well, Maya, if I'm supposed to define what is enough, then what is the point about talking about this? Good question. The point of this video is to help you realize that there are just some things you as an artist will need to figure out on your own. It is to also show you guys that there are some things you have to accept as well. In my honest opinion, your art will never be enough. Your skills will never be enough, and here's why. I think it's a common trait as artists to always strive to do better, because the moment you are complacent, you stay at a level, and there isn't anything wrong with that, but oftentimes we always strive to do better. Even the experienced artists, the ones we see as superior to us, they always strive to do better. I mean, if they didn't strive for better, then they wouldn't be at their current level of skill. I think when you ask yourself, am I doing enough as an artist? You have to ask yourself, what are your goals? Luckily for you guys, I have a video on this topic, be sure to check it out, but I'll briefly talk about what I mentioned in that video. Be specific in what you want to achieve. When you get specific, it's easier for you to know where you're heading. Categorize your goals into long-term and short-term goals. This helps you have a guide. Something I didn't mention in that video, however, is with your goals, mindfully practice. Let's say, for example, one of your short-term goals is being able to draw the head at different angles. While you will have your practice sessions, make sure to apply what you've learned. So just randomly try to draw the head with a specific angle at mind, without using a tutorial. This will help also in developing the skill of being able to draw from imagination, which is one of my goals as an artist. I want to be able to draw from imagination, think of a pose and be able to draw it, be able to draw a full character without having to look at a reference, because I understand form and anatomy and clothes and all those things so well that I don't need a reference. There isn't anything with using references. Of course, you need references to eventually be able to draw from imagination, but I'm just saying it's just one of my goals. Doing this exercise indicates to you if you remember what you've learned. It's kind of like a pop quiz. I said earlier, to know if you're doing enough is up to you. Be realistic with yourself. Also, understand yourself. Being realistic means if you only practice once a week or once a month, the chances are that you are not going to improve that quickly. That is, if your goal is to improve very quickly. It really depends. I'm not here to tell you how many hours to practice or how to practice. You have to decide that on your own. If you want inspiration, there are tons of artists that show their routines and how they practice every day. You can probably watch some of those for inspiration. Understanding yourself means that you know how much is sufficient to you. Please don't burn yourself out. I really don't want any of you getting to that point for the sake of improvement. It's not worth it. If you know all you have to dedicate is 30 minutes to art, make those 30 minutes count. Try and be kind with yourself, because again guys, you have to create the bad art to create the good art. Remember towards the beginning of the video I said there are some things you just have to accept. When I said this, I meant nothing is perfect. Perfection does not exist. your favorite artists who you think are bounds ahead of you don't create perfect art all the time. And in general, it may be perfect in your eyes, but it isn't actually perfect because nothing truly is. I think remembering this can help give you some peace of mind, especially when you're frustrated or too focused on the details of your art. We have to accept that even when we're done, our art will never be truly perfect. I don't say this so that you don't even bother to try, but just to help you remember that your favorite artist is a regular human just like you. To summarize what I said in this video, define your goals, mindfully practice, be realistic and understanding with yourself, accept that perfection does not exist. Okay guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video with me sketching Geeky's OC Lyra. She is a hottie. Hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you cuties next week. Oh, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and all that jazz, and share. You know, I love you guys. Okay, bye cuties. Mwah.